Reporting to you here from the Bryn Mawr School, my name is Julia Nguyen, and welcome back to the Daisy Dispatch. I'm here in front of Bryn Mawr's KVB gym, where faculty and students have come together to donate their blood to the American Red Cross, whose mission statement is to prevent and alleviate human suffering in the face of emergencies by mobilizing the power of volunteers and the generosity of donors. Today's community service event can be credited to the work of one of our 11th graders, who has been organizing this blood drive since April of 2023. Let's hear what the student has to say.
So I started working with the Red Cross as part of my community service hours. I knew I wanted to do something health related, and I didn't want to, kind of phone in my service hours. I wanted to, I wanted to make a big difference. And upon reading their mission statement of that they want to harness the power of volunteers and the generosity of donors to eliminate human suffering in the face of emergency, I figured, this is a community that I want to be a part of. The Red Cross has many life-saving services, which include service to the armed forces, their blood donation services. They have both domestic and international disaster relief. They have like CPR training, AED training, basic life support, all that training you can get certified through the Red Cross. They work with fire departments through a program called Sound the Alarm, in which participants go door to door and install fire alarms. All these different projects that they have are kind of geared toward improving the public health of communities around the world. The Red Cross workforce is actually 90% volunteers. So they really put that harnessing the power of volunteers part of their mission statement into use. There are plenty of ways that the Bryn Mawr community, people of all ages, can get involved with the Red Cross and some of their services. One of them is the Sound the Alarm program. There's also volunteering as a Red Cross ambassador, as I'm doing, for blood donors. And obviously, spreading the word, all of that has a very, very big impact.
At the blood drive, I met with Ms. Beth Carrion, an account manager 3 at the American Red Cross, to hear more about the importance of the American Red Cross's work and her own personal connection to the cause.
So at American Red Cross, we supply patients with blood and blood products. And for me, my husband's active duty military. So that's one of the biggest reasons I continue to do this mission and work toward saving lives. At American Red Cross, every 2 seconds somebody needs a blood transfusion. So we have to collect hundreds of units a day in order to supply the local hospitals. And Bryn Mawr is just one of those schools today that we're able to collect blood and be able to get out there and get the community involved.
After my meeting with Ms. Carrion, I went to speak to 3 members of the Bryn Mawr community who had signed up to donate blood to the American Red Cross that day.
I know there is a really drastic blood shortage right now, and the Red Cross is really looking for donors, and it could not be any easier than to come over to the KVB gym during my lunch break.
I'm donating blood because I can help to save people's lives.
I've always wanted to make sure that I can give back to those in need, like my family has received blood from other people, so that I could do the same to make sure people have it.
The American Red Cross has declared a blood emergency, stating that the number of U.S. blood donors is the lowest it has been in 20 years. This is due to multiple factors such as poor weather conditions, seasonal illnesses, or COVID-19, which are all factors that prevent donors from coming to donation sites. Organizations such as the American Red Cross and doctors worry that without a large enough blood supply, it will lead to the loss of lives that could have been saved had there been enough during these medical emergencies. As a product of Bryn Mawr's emphasis and value on community service, the Bryn Mawr community has come together to fight this blood shortage.